is released. They advertised that. It probably features loads of Rock matches. What would be your favourite The Rock match?
Favourite The Rock match? There's one a long time ago where he fought the British Bulldog, and he did a rock bottom into a pile of dog shit, basically.
What?
On the British Bulldog, yeah. The Bulldog had like a plate of dog shit outside the ring, and they brought it in. And
why did he have a plate of dog shit outside?
I can't remember. Maybe Matilda did it, and he just kept it as a memoir of Matilda.
I don't remember that at all.
What was your favourite Rock match?
My favourite Rock match has got to be the one against Hulk Hogan. Sorry, Hollywood Hulk Hogan.
Hollywood Hulk Hogan,
if you're going to be really pedantic.
I love how he ran him over in an ambulance. Rock was in an ambulance and he got a truck and he tried to kill him inside, which is probably illegal, but somehow his lawyers got him off that one, which is lucky, because otherwise the whole match would have been cancelled.
Exactly. I mean, The Rock being run over by Hulk Hogan is... They don't do that stuff anymore. They don't do that kind of stuff.
No, I miss it. I really miss it.
I think...
I want to see more backstage stupidity, like, Rowdy Roddy Piper breaking a coconut over Superfly Jimmy Snuka's head. Just things like that, little things like that.
Throwing someone through some glass in a barbershop.
Yeah.
Do you reckon Brutus the Barber actually ever cut anybody's hair in the barbershop?
This is what annoyed me about Brutus the Barber. This is why I hate him so much. He'd have a match where he'd cut a tiny strand.
But he doesn't want to ruin their hair, does he?
Well, that's the whole point. He kind of cuts a little bit off, and they run away, holding their heads as if they're really embarrassed that they've lost.
They lost so much hair.
Like a molecule of hair. And, that really annoyed me about Brutus the Barber.
I love the way Brutus the Barber was, it was quite big, as a wrestler, he was quite sort of famous and didn't win anything. Not once.
No, he didn't. I like that about the old days. Now... You've got David Arquette, who's got a WCW belt.
Who?
David Arquette.
The actor?
The actor has got a WCW heavyweight belt to his name.
What?
Yeah. I can't remember who he beat, but he has got it.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah. So many bad wrestlers and even non-wrestlers have a heavyweight title.
Unlike Santino Marella.
Yeah, he deserves a belt. He does.
He's a
decent wrestler.
He's a good wrestler, I must admit. But yeah, we're getting, towards the end here, but...
We should mention TNA, because... got to bash it every week.
Yeah.
And
even though it's actually better than WWE, we still have to bash it.
It's not better. There's no $1 million giveaway.
Okay, right. Let's compare top wrestler in TNA, AJ Styles.
Yeah.
Compare him to the top wrestler in WWE.
Khali. Who would you rather watch?
Okay, I'll give you that one. I'd rather watch Khali because he is so technical.
But just going back to AJ Styles, I rate him as a wrestler, but I don't understand his Pele move.
Pele?
They call it the Pele. I assume they mean Pele. But it's an overhead kick, which is correct, because Pele did invent the overhead kick.
Pele didn't.
He did. He's the first person to ever do it, and they call it the Pele ever since. But why doesn't he call all his other moves, after football? Names
so headbutt, Zidane.
Yeah, and the shove would be the Canio.
The Canio. What would the knee be?
Knee. Who knees people? I saw in the final, I think it was Jan Polak kneed someone in the ribs or something.
That's good then. So it would be the Polak.
The Polak, yeah. So that
this
confused me a little. I didn't really understand that. Why they name one move after a football term.
It's a bit silly. I've not seen that move, but I do want to see it. What about so what's your CM Punk hating factor this week?
I haven't seen him at all this week, and I've tried not to think about him just kneeing people consistently in the face. It's just wrong, isn't it?
He's a sportsman and he's trying to knee them to hurt them so he can then lie on top of them for 4 seconds. I don't see why is it so difficult to understand? That's what he's trying to do.
Because he's also got a Pepsi tattoo on his arm while he's doing it.
He likes Pepsi.
It just confuses me.
He really likes Pepsi. So what drink? What's your favourite drink?
Something more ethical than Pepsi.
What? Like what?
I don't know. Dr. Pepper, because the Ultimate Warrior bleeds it sometimes when Papa Shango casts spells on him.
Do you reckon...
What? He cast a... Why don't you believe me? He cast a spell on the Ultimate Warrior and he started bleeding black stuff and something.
Really?
Yeah. It's really good. You can find the clip on YouTube.
I'll have to YouTube that clip.
Yeah.
The Warrior's coming back, of course. I think it's in July he's coming back against Orlando Jordan.
So once he's had that match, we'll somehow watch it and we'll review it.
There'll be speculation about to where he goes afterwards. Will he go to TNA or will he go to his WWE homeland?
I don't think he's very happy with WWE because he's suing them for defamation at the moment. So
I think of course, yeah. I think his main criteria of going back is one, like how tight the ropes are, about how much how much gives in the ropes.
Yeah,
because that's detrimental to how
True.
good he is.
Yeah, because when you're shaking the ropes and someone hits you, it hurts less.
Yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't hurt at all.
You become you should call him impervious to pain.
Impervious to pain.
Ultimate Warrior. Yeah. So they'd probably go and measure the ropes first before he makes the decision.
Do you reckon he's grown his hair long?
No, I've seen him recently. He hasn't, I don't think.
So he's got short hair.
Yeah, he still looks like the conservative lecturer that he has been for the last few years.
Yes, of course. There's plenty of clips on YouTube on there as well.
So,
but yeah, I mean, that's going to be coming up the next couple of weeks. That Ultimate Warrior, and I'm sure they're going to start doing some speculation for WrestleMania 25. Now, if you had the choice now, at this moment, to pick your top two matches for WrestleMania 25,
I'd go with John the Marine Cena against...
Who's not a Marine, by
Who
the
is
way.
a Marine.
No, he's
yes.
not. This is not a Marine.
I'd like to see him fight The Rock and show him how much he loves wrestling, just like he was saying on Raw this past week. He loves wrestling. Rock hates wrestling.
Yeah, The Rock hates it.
He's disgusted with wrestling, and I'd just like to see them have people who like wrestling against people who don't like wrestling match, and just show that John Cena is a Marine at the end of it.
So you want John Cena against The Rock?
Yeah, that'd be good.
You think that'd be good?
Yeah.
What about another one?
Another match. I'd love to see Carly Hogan, because that is a serious...
Carly Hogan!
It could happen. That could happen.
I don't think the world's ready for such fast-paced sports.
But Hogan could repeat the hip toss move that he did on
Andre the Giant.
Yeah.
No, it was a body slam. It wasn't a hip toss.
It was clearly a hip
I
toss.
saw Hogan pick Andre the Giant up,
Above
hold him
his
above
head.
his head,
Yeah.
and then slam him.
And then do
through
an
the
atomic
ring.
leg drop and pin him. Yeah.
My personal... I would like to see Jake the Snake against Macho Man in a snake match again. Just to see...
Snake match? Macho Man doesn't even have a snake. What's he going to use?
I don't know, he'll get a snake from somewhere, and he'll get that snake to bite
He can't.
Jake
He's
the
not,
Snake.
He's not a snake. He's not like Jake the Snake. He can't.
Yes.
How's he going to control the snake if he's not the snake?
What are you saying, that snakes control other snakes?
Yeah, Jake the Snake does.
Yeah, but he's not a snake,
He's-
he's a
he's
human
Jake the-
being
he's Jake the
who's an idiot who pretends to be a snake. Just like Mark Henry pretends to be a silverback gorilla.
No, you proclaimed it.
But he proclaimed it.
He did.
Just like Batista claims to be, he's gone from a religious servant, a deacon
Dave
to an animal.
Yeah. That's what happens when you lose your faith.
An animal who is sort of knows about warfare and grenades and machine
I
guns.
love how he throws grenades backwards.
Yeah,
Like after his...
he chaps his chest and then he just can't get it over his head, can he?
No, well, he's an animal. He hasn't got quite the right
Brain
power.
Yeah. He looks like he's going to
Dexterity,
explode sometimes, doesn't he?
He
He's an
does.
absolute disgrace. But yeah, my other match, I mean, I'd like that. Realistically, I'd really like Hogan against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, I don't think...
I would... The stipulation for me would be like a whose knees go first match.
Have a no knee braces match.
Yeah, no knee braces.
Knee braces on a pole match. You have to climb
The
up.
winner, you have to climb up and get your knee braces. If you do, then you survive. The
Well,
loser
you-
just can't. They
can't.
burn every knee brace in the world apart from two. And they have
That'd
to
be
fight over.
brilliant. That's got to be done.
That would be so good.
But yeah,
Who do you think would win?
I think... I don't know. It'd be a very, very tight match, but the urge to go for the knee brace would be so high.
It turned into a real... Sorry, it is real. It turned into a real competition.
It would. I'd like to see Hogan win that one, to be honest. I don't like Stone Cold Steve Austin too much.
I don't as well. We agree on a wrestler we both hate.
We did.
Whereas I like CM Punk, and
I hate CM
you hate CM Punk. But yeah, okay. Well anyway, I think we've outstayed our welcome again. But thanks for listening to episode 2. There will be an episode 3 on the way, but make sure you inform other wrestling smarks about this shit. And we shall see you soon. Take it easy.